You guys, I'm back. Boy, am I happy to be home. We had a wonderful trip in Europe, but I'm not going to get into that. I will fill you guys in next week because I'm filming a vlog. But yeah, we are back to regular content. I'm sure you guys are thrilled. It's been, 5 weeks since I've gone thrifting. That is a long pause for me. And so whenever I come back from holidays, I love to get back into thrifting right here in my own backyard. So we're going to be visiting my hometown of Tukli today, and hopefully we'll get to at least a couple of op shops. Look, I just want to see new stock because before I left, I was seeing the same old tired pieces. So whether it's winter or summer, I don't mind as long as it's fresh. I'm just really hyped about going thrifting today because that's how I get when I don't thrift for weeks on end. But I just don't want to have too much of great expectations because thrifting, you just never know, right? So I am pretty much done. I need my glasses, of course. But before we head out, I do have some newing pieces from Linjer. And knowing how observant you guys are, I'm sure you may have noticed, I am so lucky that I get to work with this brand. I really am, because I love every single piece in my Linjer jewelry collection. I pretty much wear all of my Linjer jewelry every day. My tennis bracelet never comes off. These two rings, I just love pairing them together. I have my little opal ring, which is stacked with my other gold jewelry, which brings me to the reason why I love this brand so much. In case you're not familiar, Linjer is a sustainable jewelry brand, and they make the most beautiful, luxurious jewelry without the luxury price. So they use sustainable materials such as recycled sterling silver and gold. Linjer pieces are made to last in your jewelry collection, so they only use fine materials. And so in addition to the sterling silver and gold, they also use lab-grown diamonds. Now, depending on your preference or your budget, you can choose solid gold pieces or gold vermeil pieces. The solid gold pieces, which are made with 14 karat solid gold, are the ultimate luxury in the Linjer collection because they are forever pieces. But understandably, solid gold is not in everyone's budget, which is why they have the gold vermeil option, which is simply stellar. Okay, so gold vermeil, which is what all of my pieces are made from, is sterling silver, so 925 sterling silver, which is then plated with a super thick layer of up to 22 karat gold. When I say super thick, it is 5 times thicker than any other gold plated jewelry you see out there by any other brand. So what that means is if you shower or swim in the ocean, which is what I did, my Linjer pieces came with me on holiday and I did not take any of them off when I was in the ocean, in the pool of my hotel. I didn't take them off, not once. And if you look at my tennis bracelet and my rings, they look as though I just got them. You will see that there is no fading of the gold whatsoever. So not only is the gold vermeil made to last, the tone of the gold, now this is what's most important to me because I am one who wears my signature pieces every day. And I am also one who loves antique jewelry and owns some antique pieces that never leave my body. And when I wear my Linjer pieces combined with my antique jewelry, you cannot tell a difference. That for me makes Linjer as a brand a class apart from any other jewelry brand that I have worked with or bought from. Now, I do want to share with you my new pieces. This ring, you guys, when I saw it online, it was immediate love. So this ring is called the Plumeria ring, otherwise known as the frangipani. And that is my favorite flower. So you can understand why this piece spoke to me. I love it so much. It's so delicate yet statement. And of course, I thought, what a beautiful piece to wear when I am in Hawaii, which is my happy place in all the world. It's so beautiful, and now that I have it and it's on my hand, I think keeping it only for Hawaii is just such a shame. It's too beautiful to put away. Every time I look at it, you guys, I get so happy. I just never want to take it off. And so this for me is now a signature piece. The other new piece of jewelry that I have in from Linjer, in case you hadn't noticed, are my gorgeous earrings. I think they're so pretty, you guys. So wearable, but again, statement. Now, to be honest, I am not one who wears earrings every day, but when I do, they're more often than not gonna be a hoop. Again, a gold hoop earring is signature to me. I just feel hoops really suit my face. And so when I saw these online, I knew they would be something that I would reach for and wear. I especially love how dainty this hoop is. I'm not into the thick, chubby hoops. And this freshwater pearl, I think, brings light to the face. And also a pearl is quite old world. Well, it is, at least to me. And I love anything old world, vintage, antique. And so that is why these earrings appeal to me so much. But what is also great is that the little drop pearl can be removed and you kind of get a 2-for-1. You can get a plain hoop or the hoop with the little pearl, which I think is very clever. If your style when it comes to jewelry is simple and minimal yet statement but elegant, look no further. Linjer have something for everyone, and you're not going to get better quality. So I will have a link in the description box so you can check out their website. Good luck just choosing one piece. I already have another piece that I am coveting, and that is the tennis necklace to match my gorgeous tennis bracelet. I get so many compliments about this bracelet, and I get asked whether they are real diamonds or not. That is how much they sparkle. It's stunning. And once you've chosen your jewelry, before you check out, make sure you use my code JODEDES for your special offer. I will also include that in the description box so you don't forget. So treat yourself or someone you love to a beautiful piece from Linjer. Happy shopping. And with that said, let us go and get coffee. My gosh, it's so hot, you guys. I had to take my jacket off because I was boiling. Oh, there's nothing left. You guys, I missed my coffee so much. You cannot get a good coffee overseas in Greece and Cyprus. 7-Eleven coffee is better than any kind of barista coffee that you will get in Cyprus and Greece. They do not know about coffee at all. I mean, Australia, in my opinion, makes the best coffee in the world. We are coffee connoisseurs. But, I mean, they don't even use fresh milk. Even in the hotels, they use that long life crap. I mean, that's disgusting, that stuff. Is that too hard? Is that too much to ask to offer fresh milk? I couldn't get over it. My coffee was the thing I missed the most about traveling. It really was. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, so we're gonna visit 2 op shops today. I've got the aircon on, by the way, so sorry for the hum of the car. But yeah, we're gonna go into my little TNC op shop and then we'll go to the Salvos. And I do have a little bit of a wish list. So I'm looking for anything in butter yellow. I also wanna find anything in tan because I have a pair of Nike sneakers in a tan brown colorway that I wanna wear. So I need, you know, some more tan pieces. I'm also on the hunt for a pair of white, grey, and tan trouser pants. What else am I looking for? Anything in pastels, particularly pastel blue. That is my favorite and I think looks so gorgeous with butter yellow. And yeah, I think that's about it. But you know me, I'm always on the hunt for vintage and anything special. So enough rambling and let us go thrifting. I'm over in Tops. I did come across a couple of vintage pieces, but none are screaming out my name. So I found a couple of vintage knits, one in a pistachio green and a pastel blue. They're both a large size and polyester. I'm not sure about the shape, but I think they may be worth a try. Alright you guys, I'm over in the men's section because I had no luck in the women's. There was nothing in bottoms. How good is this piece? It's padded. I'm pretty sure that's Big W. The colour's gorgeous, but I just know it's going to be too big on me, especially in the arm. I'm going to have a quick look in shirts. And then we will... Ooh. This is vintage, made in the USA. Oh my god, I love a double chest pocket. Love the stripe, love the colourway. Definitely going to try that on. You guys, it is so noisy in here today. But I do love this shirt. It's just perfect. Love the sleeve length, the cut, the fit, everything about it is perfection. That's why I love the men's section. I did not notice, but this knit is stained. But I do love the colour. I love a quarter zip. And the fit, I think, will work, especially worn with jeans or trouser pants. I think this can look really modern. I'm going to get both colours. Alright guys, 3 pieces. I'm going to drop these off to the car and then we will continue to the salvos. I've just gone through all the skirts and I found love. 2 gorgeous vintage midi skirts. Let me show you. Black and white polka dot. It's so gorgeous. I can't believe it. And look at this. Just what I was looking for. A tan with a lilac. What a beautiful combination. I just love that floral. It's so large and muted. You can't even tell that it's a floral. I love both of these. Alright you guys, before we get stuck into the try on haul portion of this video, was this a good thrift? Well, considering I came away with 7 pieces, a total of $30 was spent, you could say yes, but I was disappointed because A, there was really not much new. B, I usually get to show you guys a lot more in the footage. Perhaps it's not my style, but it's stuff that I know you guys appreciate because I've gotten to know your guys' style in the comment section. But anyway, let's get stuck into the haul. This is an easy, cozy, wearable piece that you can just throw on with a pair of jeans. I love the pastel blue. I love the quarter zip. I think the cut and the fit is great. It's polyester, but it's cozy and warm, and it's just that good quality vintage polyester. And so for $1, I think that this is a great piece. I gave the green one to my mum. She loves it. I gave them a wash and the stain seems to have come out. So yeah, I actually think this is a great piece. I know I'm gonna wear it on the weekends. A good casual piece that was worth every bit of that $1. You guys, it's no secret that I love a men's cotton shirt. I collect them, and at this point I think I have 3 grey ones, 4 if you count this one. What can I say? I just love what I love. It's vintage, it's 100% cotton. It's a beautiful colorway. I love a stripe, and at the risk of repeating myself, I just love a double flap chest pocket. These pockets are not easy to come by. You will only find them on vintage garments most of the time. I mean, the sleeve just hits right where I want it to at the wrist. It's not too long considering it's a men's shirt. It's just a beautiful cut. I just love men's shirts. Yeah, today I've just dressed it up a little bit with a heel. So yeah, I love it. I think this is an absolutely amazing find for $1. The skirt. It didn't work out with the sneakers. I had to rethink the look, but I love the way it turned out. I think this skirt is so pretty. The colors are gorgeous, lilac and tan, so unexpected, but work so beautifully together. It feels so soft and floaty, and I always feel so feminine when I'm wearing a midi skirt. I mean, the styling was pretty easy, just a beigey tan with the knit, the shoes and the bag, and I think it's a piece that can work all seasons. You could summarize it, you could winterize it. I don't know. I think it's just a really pretty skirt and I loved it as soon as I saw it. Okay, so this is another vintage skirt with no label, and the reason I'm quite certain that they're both vintage is all in the craftsmanship. This one is lined. The other skirt was lined with tulle. It's just in the way the button's sewn. For instance, in this skirt, the button is in the back. There's little clips, 3 tiny snap buttons instead of a zip. These are the details that you just don't see anymore. However, this skirt is not as full as the other one. The silhouette of the other skirt I prefer much more. The pleats on this skirt are more pronounced. This is more of a maxi on me than a midi, and it doesn't have the volume that I love. But it's a gorgeous piece nonetheless. The fabric, I would say, is a vintage polyester, but it has that chiffon type of finish. So it's just beautiful and light and slips on over the body. You can barely feel it on the skin. And of course, it's a polka dot and a black and white garment, which is my favorite color combo when it comes to clothing, as you guys know. So of course, I continued the black and white theme with the top, the shoe, and the bag. I think it's a cute outfit, but I'm not sure that it suits me as much as the other one. I actually love the other one a lot more. Still an absolutely great find, mostly because it's vintage. I cannot resist vintage. Even though I may not wear it, it may end up on my shop. If it's vintage and it's quality and you can modernize it, I have to take it. Honestly, you guys, you can thrift a complete outfit in one day. These 2 pieces couldn't be more perfect for each other. And I've just got a bodysuit underneath and a heel because the pants are so long on me, a cute little bag, and this could work for a barbecue or a luncheon or, you know, something like that. I am not sure about the pants on me. They are much too high-waisted for my liking. There is my belly button, and they come all the way up to nearly where my bra is. And so because I do have a short torso, this is not the most flattering pant on me, and they are way too long, and I don't wear heels often. You know, I'm a flats girl or a kitten heel. These are not too bad. They're a beautiful shoe. I just love them. So the heel on that is actually walkable. But to be honest, I don't feel comfortable in this outfit. I think the pants are also a little snug on me. They are a size 8. If they were a 10 and maybe shorter in the length and lower in the waist. So the pants, as you may have noticed in the video, are by Zara, but I couldn't find a fabric tag. So I'm not sure if they're a linen blend or a poly viscose, but they're a beautiful color, and I was looking for anything but a yellow. So absolutely gorgeous. Now the shirt, love the colors in this. I've got the butter yellow, a tan, a beigey cream, and a pistachio green color, which is actually, it's not really pistachio green. I would say it's more of an, well, it's a cross between pistachio and olive green, but so beautiful. The print is quite different, but I thought modern. It could look quite modern. It's not a check, it's not a plaid, it's a square print, I guess. It is quite long and voluminous on me. I found it in the largest sizes of the women's, but I love it. I just don't know how else I would style it, given I'm not going to hold on to these pants. Maybe just with denim shorts and a yellow Converse, that could be cute, but I just went with it. You know, I just thought these two are made for each other, really. I don't mind it. It's just not something I would wear, to be completely frank. Even if I button this shirt just to see if I would wear it as a top and not a duster jacket. I'm not sure. I prefer it just thrown over the shoulder. I think the print is too much when I button it up. It needs something to break it up, don't you think? Yeah, I think that looks better. Gosh, you guys, I'm so tall in these heels, I'm almost out of the frame. But again, gorgeous vintage craftsmanship. Love the fabric, even though it's polyester. Feels so soft and floaty and just, yeah, really luxe. But anyway, you guys, that is it. Those are the 7 pieces I managed to find on this thrift trip. My first one back since I've been home. So hopefully you guys enjoyed coming along for the adventure. That is a wrap on this video. Please don't forget to check the description box for all the information in regards to my Linjer pieces. And if you do happen to pick something up, don't forget to use my code Dedes for your special offer. So thank you to Linjer for sponsoring this video, and thank you to all of you for watching this video, and I really hope I see you guys in my next one.